What?
So sometimes I talk into the phone and I'll say something like, he has to go to the airport. And what will it put in there for has? Capital H, double A-S. What the freak is that? Never used that. Don't know what that is. But it uses that on a regular basis. I just said something to Indrani. Was just checking in on you between filming. And it gave me Anya. A-N-Y-A. I don't know what that is. Hi.
You saying something? Hey, welcome back to our stupid reaction idiots. I'm Corbin.
Oh, Sorry, I accidentally dialed you. We're filming.
Okay.
Sorry, babe. Bye. I butt dialed her while we were.
Hi. And Johnny's face just showed up in Rick's crotch. I was like, ah! Hey, welcome back to our stupid reaction idiots. I'm Corbin.
I'm Rick.
Instagram,
Twitter.
Juicy content.
It's so juicy.
She just sent me some laughing emojis.
Anyways, today we're reacting to another Kabaddi video. Okay, so last time we did it. Loved it. We hadn't reacted to the rules in a while, but then you guys kindly explained to us the rules. So they have about 30 seconds usually to get back to
back and forth and back and forth.
And obviously that person has to keep saying Kabaddi, like in the real version.
Right.
They have to keep saying Kabaddi. But anybody who touches them as they're trying to get back, even if they're trying to tackle them, even if they're just like, they're out as well. So if 5 people tackle him and he gets back to the line, those 5 people are out.
Hence, it's such a big deal that everybody's touching him.
Yeah.
Now, touches him, let's go, and he gets across, or is touching him when he goes across?
I think it's if you just tried to touch him.
All right, so if you touch him, you better stop him.
Because obviously, like, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. Like, you know, he goes, gotcha, and then he goes back.
Right.
Anybody who tries to tackle him and is touching him
as he crosses the line
is out.
Got it.
So, like, they could have 6 people, and then 5 of them try to tackle him. All 5 are touching him.
All 5
they're
go
out, so there's 1 guy left.
Hence why it's such a big deal.
Yeah.
Got it.
So this one is actually top 5 tackles.
Okay.
So I'm guessing this is the opposite.
The opposite of that.
And so, obviously...
This is where 5 guys are trying to get across the line, and 1 guy stops all 5.
That is my guess, is that if they obviously get him before he gets back to the line, he is out. Or he just doesn't get a point. Yeah, well,
you know what I would use to stop him? Bullets.
That'll definitely stop him.
That'll stop it.
Once again, I would love to play this. And I think one day, once the pandemic's over, because this is not a pandemic game. At all. This is the opposite of a pandemic game.
Yeah, it's true.
So once the pandemic's over,
tennis is a good
I would love to
pandemic
get
game.
like however many people you need for like a game, and here in Los Angeles, or if we when we come back to India, plan it that time. But I'd love to play this game.
Me too.
Same though, I would love to play a full game of cricket.
Yep, it'd be a lot of fun.
I love games. I'm very, very, very competitive.
Very competitive.
Very competitive.
In case you couldn't tell when we've done games here, or if you haven't watched us watch the Oscars.
Always have been.
Yeah, which Oscars are coming up. You get to watch us do that again if you want.
It's all virtual, right?
I bet it.
They said that?
It's going to be, it's going to be a little different, but they are going to have some audience members in the audience. Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless, so top 5 Pro Kabaddi
And it's
Season 2.
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler again, which I'm really excited about.
They're hilarious.
Yeah.
So top 5 tackles.
Great. Bring it on.
I would like to be the guy trying to touch the line as opposed to the tackler.
I'd like to be the tackler, so we'll be on opposing teams. Yeah, I'd love to
Well,
tackle
I've always
your
loved
ass.
offense more than I've loved defense.
It depends on the sport. Well, you're a soccer player. Of course you like offense more than defense.
Well, sorry, there's a bunch of side. There's defensive, there's goal.
But soccer's more fun.
I need to be doing stuff.
Yeah, offense is more fun. Were you a forward?
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
I was a striker.
So, there you go.
Here we go.
They are marching ahead, and it will help their cause.
Oh! You ain't going nowhere, son!
So, do they get a point?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, he jumped all the way up in the air.
Yeah, he was trying to get over.
That could have ended badly. What do you think was going to happen?
I thought he was going
He
to clear
throws
him.
away the opposition. In fine fashion, just like that. Has he got him in the line? Has he got him in
Did he
the
get it?
line? Has he?
I'm guessing not.
The reverse tackle coming late there.
I think he fell short. Yeah, he was
Oh,
short.
I thought he got it.
That's a fine goal for the left kick. In fact, goes ahead. And there is a defender being taken up. But he wanted to know Levy. That was easy. Can he get across the line? Oh my goodness me. Yes, he does.
I'm guessing time right now.
Yeah.
So can they tackle him at any time?
I have no idea.
God!
And it was a super tackle. And does he has to get across the line, not just to the line. Like in football.
I'm assuming he ran out of time.
Doing a great job of moving the defender to the corner.
Ow.
Absolutely incredible.
I love the pullback.
See flying high, dare to dream. Give us a reason to scream. Will he go? Will he go? Will he go? There he goes. There he goes.
Oh! He's got him by the ankle. Oh, and he grabbed him by the hair. Is that legal?
Absolutely tremendous. That is staggering stuff because that is a silver
Look,
champion
okay, so
kiss.
one guy was touching him, nobody else was helping him.
Right. Why?
Is that because they don't want to get out in case he gets there?
Probably.
I thought he got it. Oh, that's it?
They were probably, my guess, they were probably thinking, from what it looked like,
He's
going to get across. Why risk touching him? We'll be out.
Yeah.
We can't get him and stop him in time.
And then so
He stopped him.
They knew he got him back, so then they tackled him.
Right. After he pulled him back.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
we
we're
have
dumb.
so many questions. So like, if they get him out of bounds, like to the side, is that also like it's
Right.
over? Like,
And how much time do they have? Because it's a whistle blowing, but I was looking on one of the tackles. I was looking up at the board to see if there was anything counting down.
30 seconds.
30 seconds from when? When does the 30 seconds start? From when they blow the whistle the first time?
Yeah, I think from like this guy who's
Yeah.
trying to touch people and get
Touch
to the
somebody
line,
and get back.
He has 30 seconds, I think, to get back to the line.
Okay. And get back to the line or over the line. Because, for example, in the NFL, to get a touchdown, all you have to do, and it's not the body of the person, it's the ball.
You have to break the plane.
If you get the tip of the football to
On
break
the
the
line.
front of the plane of the line, it doesn't even have to get into the end zone. It just breaks the very front of the line. Touchdown. But it looks like they have to get onto the other
Okay.
side of that line. Yeah.
Interesting. There's a lot going on there.
There is.
Because if you could risk your entire team, like I'm guessing there's a lot of thinking going into it. Like the guy that was just pulling on his leg and nobody
Fast.
else was
No one
helping
else
him
was helping.
right off the bat. So I'm assuming they're like, he might get there, so I'm not going to touch him. So there's a lot of thinking going on.
Well, and at the same time, what if he's your best, is that a tackler? What if he's your best guy? You're leaving him, you're going like, okay, go die. Because if he's hanging on and the guy gets back
It's
across.
better that one guy is out than five guys.
Right. But, so, yeah.
Wow, there's a lot to it.
There is a lot
It
to
looks
learn
really
there.
fun, and it looks like, and I read a bunch of the comments in the last video. It was like a PE game.
Okay.
So
Sounds like a great PE
Yeah,
game.
this is a fantastic. I feel like I don't know if you could do it because there's a lot of liability in it. It looks like you could get hurt,
Oh, 100%.
and so I don't think you could play it in PE here.
No, American physical education classes typically consist of like kickball, softball,
Usually not stuff that you have to get
flag football,
Yeah, not stuff you get in contact with the others.
soccer.
You can if you obviously sign up for a sport,
Yes,
but
but
that's,
not when it's your general ed
I think
class.
they usually make the parents sign a waiver so they're not held liable for.
Yeah.
As opposed to, we like to sue here. It's just
You're a
it's-
litigious society.
That's the American culture. That's the American way.
Yep.
And so a game like this, if somebody got hurt, the school would be held liable. And I'm assuming there's a lot of people that get
You
hurt.
could only do it as a team sport. It would be a great PE class, but they would never. The liability is
That
too
looks
high.
so fun, though.
It looks like it's a lot of fun.
So I definitely want to play stuff like this. Are they still playing? Because I know India's like basically fully open now.
Right, pretty much.
Are they basically
They're
open?
still. Everybody's still wearing masks.
Yeah.
But everybody's out and about.
Basically open.
Yeah, everybody's out and about. And when you get down and you sit at the table, you can take your mask off and eat and drink and stuff. But everybody's like for the just today, whenever you see this, but the Saraswati Pujo in Calcutta, and Johnny was out with friends and showed me a video of people walking around. No social distancing, but everybody had masks on. So, and interestingly, the numbers are...
Yeah, it'll be interesting in a few years. Sorry to go off topic here. When we find out more information about COVID and why it affected who it affected more than others, why it didn't affect places like India as much as it affected us here.
Yeah, I have some theories about that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to mention them here.
It'll be very interesting in a few years when we find out all this.
But the one thing that is proving true is, irrespective of any of that stuff, the pandemic is holding true to the pattern of all pandemics we've had in the past, which is typically an 18 to 24 month life cycle of problem. It doesn't mean that the thing actually goes away, but as far as it being in pandemic nature, it's 18 to 24 months for a pandemic.
Well, hopefully we're almost out of it.
I hope so.
Get back to just me being afraid of being next to people.
Yeah, but you know what? You're going to be very happy. I think some things that are going to remain, I think you're still going to see people wearing masks, even though they don't have to, because they're going to like...
It'll last at least a year past
at least.
when...
And social distancing will be more prevalent. People will have more space, which is going to make you a very happy
Only
man.
for a little while. For a little while.
And then they'll get back to being crazy.
My hope is that what the best lesson that this taught us is the prevention for future ones. Hopefully, we are all going to be better prepared for the next one.
We'll see. I hope so.
Because the pandemic experts, they've always wanted money because there's a way to prevent or make it as bad.
Right.
But obviously no one, because we haven't gone through anything like this for quite
our
a long
lifetime.
time.
Our lifetime.
This big at least.
Right.
And so hopefully the prevention of it, this will teach us, because it's cheaper to put the money into it and for it to help than to shut the entire world.
Agreed. It absolutely is. They should just have followed your rules from the get-go. If they've been listening to Corbin,
Stop touching
don't
people.
touch your grandma.
Let us know to the videos reacted down below. Sorry for the off-topic conversation.
Tuk makan coba.